Patrick, it's great to have you here.
Ennio, good afternoon.
It has been quite an interesting exchange over the last day and a half. How are you living the conference so far?
It's very informative. The themes that we are discussing, so the resilience, the data, and the energy transition, are really very relevant for asset management and for any asset management department in a TSO.
Yes. So based on the discussions and the conversations and the workshops that we had so far, do you have an additional view on where asset management is taking us within the domain of TSOs?
Yeah, of course we have not participated in this round,
right?
But I'm eager to learn from what the colleagues have discovered while working together the past 2 years. What I feel is the challenge for asset management is at this time we are asked by society to build fast, to connect new customers in a pace that we have not seen before, and to live up to the expectation of an energy transition, while at the same time making sure that anything we build now can also be maintained in the future, so that we can keep it working for a very long period of time, that we do not find ourselves in 10 years from now confronted with things that we could have done better. Yeah, so do you think, as a, being a very senior expert in asset management, do you think that the total concept of asset management and of processes and structure, is that sufficient in order to address those challenges that you mentioned before? I think we have to adapt ourselves as asset managers, because in the past the emphasis was maybe more on taking care of what we have. Yes. It was a huge heritage of anything that had been constructed in the past and that we were operating. Now the whole focus of most of our companies is on extending the grid, and that is correct, because that is what in this time frame is needed most. But the responsibility of the asset management department should also lay with the longer term. Right. So if you are sitting here with peers and colleagues, do you feel that that they all are pushed by the same urgencies and the same drive? Oh yes. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. And do you see that is there a different approach to what you are accustomed with in the way you work your processes? Do they have similar approaches, or do you find surprising differences that are actually quite thoughtful? I think the challenges are quite the same. The approach that is chosen is slightly different, and that's exactly what is worthwhile about this conference, about learning how others are approaching the same problem as we are facing, but maybe come forward with slightly different solutions. Right. It's very interesting to learn that. Okay, I'm very grateful to hear that. The last question. Yeah. If you would have a magic wand and you could change something, one thing in your line of business, what would that be? I would immediately start to collect more data about the new assets that I add to my grid, so from day one, because it is enormously valuable for any future maintenance that we have to do. There are so many new opportunities and possibilities to collect that data that we're not so much aware of because it didn't exist in the past, but they are offered now, and we should really make use of that to make our life easier and more effective in future. Thank you for your contribution for this brief interview, and see you throughout. Yeah? Yep. Okay. Thank you very much.